Hey YouTube, Amber, Big Fat Life. I wanted to do a little video with some tips for weight loss. If you haven't watched my other videos, or if you don't know, I have lost 65 pounds over the last 3 months. Just doing some very simple things, and I thought, you know, I should share what I'm doing. And you guys, this is nothing new. These are very basic tips, very basic things that everybody can do. These are things that have been talked about 100 times, but honestly, these things work. I have not been killing myself in the gym working out. I do not work out 3, 4, 5 days a week. I walk extra sometimes, yoga, you know, things like that. I don't do anything. Y'all, I don't know what that is. I guess that shadow is making it look like I got a whole bunch of blush on. Anyway, you know, and I know when I've tried to lose weight before, I've often kind of gotten discouraged thinking about, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to be like those people on The Biggest Loser who work out 6, 7 hours a day. Because number one, nobody likes to exercise that much unless they're, you know, they're cuckoo in the brain. And you know, the other thing is, I don't have that kind of time. I am a very, very busy person. I don't have, you know, I don't even have 2 hours a day to work out. I can't do that. I work full time. I go to school full time. I have, you know, obligations. So just some simple things you can do to put your weight in check. Number one, stop drinking sodas immediately. And I'm talking sodas of any kind. Regular drinks, diet drinks. Don't drink sodas. Regular Cokes, you know, sodas or whatever, they are chock full of sugar and sodium and caffeine. And those three are the holy trinity for like fucking with your weight loss. Don't drink sodas. Yes, you're going to have a headache when you quit drinking them if you drink them often, but sodas will kill you. Even diet sodas, yes, there's 0 calories, but you know, some people are so sensitive to even the aspartame, the sweetness in them, that your body can sometimes think it's getting real sugar when it's not and trigger a glycemic response. And if you don't believe me, there are like scientific studies out there that prove that. And you know, I love me a Diet Coke, y'all. You're talking to a person who drank 12 Diet Cokes a day, and I'm not shitting, 12 Diet Cokes a day every day for like 3 years. And the withdrawal when I quit drinking Diet Coke was worse than when I quit smoking cigarettes. I'm not shitting you. The amount of caffeine is terrible. The sodium in them, I mean, just stop drinking sodas and immediately drink water, drink unsweet tea. If you have to have something different, drink, you know, Vitamin Water Zero is great because I believe they use sucralose in that one. But, you know, drink vitamin water. Make a fruit water with like lemon and lime and cucumber in it. You know, be creative. Coffee, you know, stop the sodas. Number two, stop eating so much processed food. If it comes in a package, you know, it's probably going to be something that needs to be last on your list for options, okay? If it's, you know, you need to be eating lots of vegetables, you know, fruits, nuts, seeds, grains, you know, brown rice maybe, you know, and yes, meat is okay, but stay away from highly processed stuff. And I'm talking about, you know, just, you know, highly processed like cereals and sugary, you know, foods, potato chips, you know, things that have like a big long list of crap that's in them on the back that you can't pronounce. Like, stay away from that. Look, I'm not saying that everything in a package is bad because I enjoy a good Quest bar every now and then. They come in a package, but you know, if you read, there's a very short list of ingredients, and that's the way your food should look. You should be able to pronounce everything that goes into your food. Number three, the thing that I do, that I have really been doing, is eat. You know, when you sit down to eat, don't be so ravenously hungry that you scarf your food down and you don't even know what you ate. And I am like number one for eating too fast. So my third like little tip is eat very slowly. Make yourself eat. Put the fork down between bites. Make yourself eat slowly. Make yourself taste what you're eating. And drink you know, seriously, they tell you this in every magazine and every diet book, drink a huge glass of water with your meal. And actually drink one before your meal. Because I used to eat so fast that I would not even know when I was full until I had eaten so much that I was really full and like sick by that time. Now that I eat a lot slower, I'm enjoying my food, number one, but I'm also getting full a lot quicker. So now like I'm kind of retraining my brain to be like, okay, send the signal for you're full, because now that's happening and I'm noticing it a lot quicker. Number 4, get enough sleep. That's a very basic thing, but you know, if you're too tired to get up and go walk in the morning, or too tired to go to bed at night, or walk before you go to bed at night, you know, because you're not getting enough sleep, you know, that will impact you. Not getting enough sleep will impact your desire to make healthy meals, to go shopping for healthy food. Just get enough sleep. That's just good for overall health. Number 5, don't go through any more drive-thrus for anything. Do not go through a drive-thru. I'm not saying that all drive-thru food is unhealthy, but the vast majority of it is really unhealthy, highly processed shit that you really, like, if you're trying to lose weight, it's going to be damn near impossible to do that if you're eating drive-thru food. And again, confession, I am the queen of McDonald's. I can tell you where every McDonald's in the state of Arkansas is located. I love McDonald's. And y'all, like, it's terrible. There's like, you know, drive-thru food is greasy. It's full of sodium. It's calorie, like if you ever look at the calories on a value meal or a Taco Bell taco or whatever, like it would shock you, okay? And it's expensive. No more drive-thrus. Don't go through the drive-thru. Number 6, you have to eat breakfast. I mean, that's, you know, we all know that as adults, but eat breakfast. And, you know, if you can help it, don't get up and grab, you know, something like a Pop-Tart that is all sugar. Like, make yourself eat a bowl of oatmeal and have a banana on the side. Or get some Greek yogurt and have an apple. Or make a smoothie out of, you know, almond milk and, you know, wonderful things. If you don't know how to make things, research them. The internet is chock full of free recipes. You can watch YouTube. There are, like, tons of people on YouTube, and I'm going to be one of them, that are going to show you, like, some of the things that they, you know, that they do to lose weight. Another tip that I will tell you, and this is one that's like really bad for me, is don't let your past dictate your future. And I think probably Dr. Phil, that sounds like a Dr. Philism for some reason. Don't let your past failures with trying to lose weight dictate what you're doing now. Don't think about, you know, how when you were a child, everybody made fun of you because you were fat. You know, don't let that discourage you now. Don't think about the time you lost 30 pounds and gained it all back, because that doesn't matter anymore. It's in the past, okay? Think about today, and remember, every single day counts. Even if you lost 1 pound a week, just one. And you know, sometimes when you get on the scale and you only see a pound, you're like, oh my God, I have struggled so hard this week, and all I've lost is 1 pound, and I've worked so hard. But you know, think about it this way. How many weeks are in a year? If you lost a pound every week, that's over 50 pounds you would lose in a year, you know? And it's not hard to lose a pound. I'm not saying it's not work, but it's not hard. You know, it's 3,500 calories that you have to burn or not consume to lose a pound. So, you know, it's doable. The other thing that I remind myself is, you know, 4 weeks from now, I can still be the size I am now, or I can be 4 pounds lighter. You know, by not actively engaging myself in my weight loss process, I am choosing to either be, excuse me, my Tourette's is acting up. Okay. I'm choosing to be either heavier or the same weight from, you know, weeks from now if I want to put something in my face today that doesn't work for me. You know, it is a choice. Everything you put in your mouth is a choice. You know, and some days, and I have done this, even losing 65 pounds, some days I have made the choice to have a piece of pizza. Or I've made the choice to have a popsicle. Or I've made the choice to have, you know, an egg white McMuffin. You know, and yes, that I have been through the drive-thru one time in the last 3 months, and it was McDonald's, but it was an egg white McMuffin because I really did not have another choice at that time. You know, and you know, that kind of leads into the next thing. Forgive yourself and don't be strict. You know, if you tell yourself, I'm not going through any more drive-thrus, and then you know, let's say you wake up late for a meeting at work. You don't have time to make a smoothie. You don't have anything that's like grabbable in your house because you're out of fruit. And you're like, okay, I can stop and get something at the grocery store, but it's going to take me X amount of time to park, walk in and buy it, or I can hit a drive-thru. If you have to do that, make a good choice in the drive-thru. Make the best choice you can make, okay? And then go, okay, that's the choice I made, and forgive yourself. And don't be like, oh my God, I've already like gone through the drive-thru. I might as well blow it for the rest of the day. Forgive yourself and move on, okay? And sometimes you don't even have to forgive yourself. Like the day that I had my egg white McMuffin, there was nothing to forgive because you know what? I looked at the calories on it. I was satisfied with the calorie content because that's about what I would have had anyway for breakfast. And I was like, okay. So it's a drive-thru and it's probably a lot of sodium, but you know, it's not any more calories than I normally use. So, and you know, one final thing I will tell you, I probably will have a lot more tip videos, but one final thing I will tell you is use the free tools that are available to you, whether that be walking a track at a school that you can walk for free where you don't have to join an expensive gym, or maybe you have a gym at your work that you can join, or maybe you have like a Stairmaster in your home you can get on, okay? Another thing, MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is an amazing tool. You guys, you can track what you eat. You can keep track of how much you exercise. You can set goals for yourself. There's like tons of recipes. I mean, it is an amazing website. If you're not a member, go join. Start tracking your food. And that, to me, is my biggest and best tip I can tell you for what has helped me lose 65 pounds. I use MyFitnessPal to track every single bite that I put in my mouth. Whether it be a cup of coffee, a stick of gum, a chewable vitamin. Every single thing I put in my mouth, I write it down. Because you sometimes do not realize how many calories you are consuming. Sometimes you tell yourself, oh, I haven't eaten all day. And then when you think about it, you're like, actually, I ate a cookie or a chip or a peanut butter cracker, or, you know, I drank 3 glasses of tea that had sugar, or, you know, and you're able to get like a running tally of what you have. I've been tracking my food for like 75 days now, and I'm able to go back in my chart and see the weeks that I lost a lot of weight. I'm able to go back and look at what I was eating, and overwhelmingly, I was eating a lot of whole foods, like, you know, lean meats and vegetables that were like baked with no butter or anything like that. The weeks that I lost, you know, only a little bit of weight, I ate, you know, more processed food, granola bars, and, you know, things that are technically healthy, but that are processed. So, yeah, those are just some basic things that I do. I hope this video helps you. This, you know, by no means, I'm not a guru or anything. Y'all, I'm still 270 pounds. I still have a lot of weight to lose, but, you know, I have lost 65 pounds in less than 3 months, and I'm very happy with that. I do not feel deprived. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. You know, there have been times that I've had, like I said, I've had pizza on this, and I'm not following, you know, like a Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig. I'm not following anybody's plan but mine, because I have been dieting long enough to know what works for me, and so that's what I'm doing. So anyway, I hope this helps you, and if you have any tips of your own to share, please feel free to do so. And yeah, so anyway, until next time, many blessings to you, and bye.